The Zephyrian Council had made their calculations with the cold precision their species was known for throughout the galaxy. One human colony world, population 2.3 million, strategic value minimal, expected retaliation from the Terran Federation negligible. They were wrong on every count. Admiral Kethvar stood on the bridge of the Dominion's edge watching the readouts from New Harmony's orbital bombardment. The human settlement had been reduced to glass and ash within hours. The Council's war doctrine was simple: eliminate the weakest links in enemy territory to demonstrate superior firepower. Humans, having only recently achieved interstellar travel, seemed like the perfect target for such a demonstration. "Sir, we're detecting massive energy signatures throughout the Sol system," reported his tactical officer, mandibles clicking nervously. Kethvar's 4 eyes narrowed as he studied the sensor data. Define? "Over 700,000 distinct warp signatures, Admiral, all heading in our direction." The bridge fell silent except for the hum of the ship's systems. In the Council's 50,000-year history, they had never encountered a species capable of mobilizing such numbers. Most civilizations considered a fleet of 10,000 ships to be a significant force projection. "Impossible," Kethvar muttered. "No species maintains standing fleets of that magnitude. The resource requirements alone would—" "Sir, incoming transmission from the lead vessels. They're broadcasting on all frequencies." The main screen flickered to life, revealing a human female in a crisp military uniform. Her eyes held a cold fury that made even the battle-hardened Zephyrian admiral uncomfortable. "This is Fleet Admiral Sarah Chen of the Terran Federation Navy. You have committed an act of genocide against human civilians. Every ship in your invasion force will be destroyed. Every world that supported this action will be quarantined, and every member of your command structure will be held accountable." Kethvar activated his communicator. "Human, you cannot possibly field 700,000 combat vessels. Your species has barely achieved faster-than-light travel." Admiral Chen's expression didn't change. "You're correct. We can't field 700,000 combat vessels." She paused, and Kethvar felt a moment of vindication before she continued. "We fielded 700,000 combat vessels. Every merchant ship retrofitted with weapons. Every mining vessel converted to a carrier. Every passenger liner now serves as a troop transport. Every human in the galaxy who could pilot a ship answered the call." The tactical display updated, showing the approaching human fleet in horrifying detail. They weren't military formations, they were everything. Cargo haulers bristling with missile pods, luxury yachts equipped with military-grade shields, industrial ships carrying fighter squadrons in their cargo bays. "You wanted to make an example of us," Chen continued. "Instead, you've shown the galaxy what happens when you threaten human civilians. We don't have professional armies like other species. When you attack one human colony, you attack all of humanity." Kethvar watched as his own fleet of 12,000 ships, considered massive by galactic standards, was completely enveloped by the human swarm. Every civilian craft had been weaponized. Every human pilot was now a warrior seeking vengeance for New Harmony. "Sir, they're not just surrounding us," the tactical officer reported. "They're surrounding the entire star system. And, Admiral, they're broadcasting surrender demands to every Zephyrian colony within 50 light-years." As the human fleet closed in, Kethvar finally understood what his species had awakened. They hadn't attacked a military target. They had kicked a hornet's nest that spanned an entire arm of the galaxy. Every human ship that had ever carried cargo was now carrying weapons. Every civilian pilot was now a soldier. The Zephyrian Council had expected a measured military response. Instead, they faced the wrath of an entire species that had just learned their neighbors could and would exterminate their children. In the weeks that followed, galactic historians would mark this as the moment humanity announced itself not as another small interstellar power, but as a force that could mobilize its entire civilization for war at a moment's notice. The age of human expansion had begun, and it would be written in starfire.